I think we got two great groups. I guess it was a little over a year ago, I got a call from someone who had been involved in the air quality committee at one point. He said, I know somebody who has a solar roof on their manufacturing facility, and you should come with me to go see it. And so I said, okay, I guess. And then that led me over to meet Fraser League and League Manufacturing and Quick Trade North America. And so we went on there, and I am not a huge fan of heights. So we go up a flight of stairs, we walk a little bit, and then we go up another flight, and then we're on the roof. And that was actually probably more settling, more stable once we were on where the solar panels are. They go going up the other pieces. But it is quite amazing. And Fraser has some really good aerials and things he's going to show. But it's my pleasure to introduce Fraser League, who's the president of Quick Trade North America, and is part of League Manufacturing, which last year celebrated 100 years here in Greenville. And before he starts, I want Fraser to tell everybody where their first facility was, because I think that's a really cool thing that a lot of people aren't going to know that location. But I think it's a great story. It kind of illustrates that they have been a major part of Greenville and the upstate for over 100 years. So Fraser, thanks for being with me.
Thank you, Dean. We could actually probably reduce our carbon footprint if we bumped up the temperature into a few degrees. So yeah, our business started in 1917 on the side of what used to be the Greenville News. So my grandfather had this incredible vision along with the Stone family and the Batsons that Greenville and Asheville were going to grow together one day. And everybody knows what really happened is Greenville and Spartanburg were burned. So we went the wrong direction. That was probably the worst real estate decision we ever made for generations of our family. So in the 30s, our plant moved out to off of Poinsett Highway on Farmer Road. But as he said, our business has been around 100 years. Most of those years we were tied closely to the textile industry. But over the last 100 years, we made packaging products for a number of different industries. So I came into business in the late 80s. Those of you who have been around Greenville since before then know that Greenville was dying in the early to late 80s. Most of the textile business was gone. We were facing either closing the business or a rapid kind of reinvention of the company. We had to diversify and reinvent ourselves. And since we had done work in the packaging area, that's kind of where I had an expertise. My background was architecture, so I had a keen design sense. And I started learning more about packaging in the U.S. versus packaging in Europe. And there was a trend in Europe in the late 80s towards reusable packaging. And basically what they were looking at was disposal fees, landfills being at capacity. I thought that they were probably 10 to 15 years ahead of the U.S. And so we started looking at what can we develop in the way of reusable packaging, pallets, crates. And so in the early 1990s, we made our first collapsible reusable shipping crate. It's kind of unheard of. But again, I think we were ahead of the curve. It wasn't until the early 2000s that reusable packaging became a buzzword domestically in the U.S. And we were well positioned. We've been producing this product for 10 to 15 years at that point. And so from 2003 to 2010, our business grew tenfold. And that's quite a growth to be able to keep up with. And we were able to do it by adding a second shift, a third shift, but we were in a 30,000-foot facility. We had no means to grow beyond that third shift. So, at that point, Quick Crate had become a globally recognized brand. So at that point, our only choice was to move. We had to find a new facility. A lot of you guys will recognize this. This is a 1953 postcard that we found of Dan River Mills. It was the One Reed plant. And the plant had been abandoned for about 15 years. It was in shambles, hundreds of people living in it. But we took it on. It gave us the space that we needed. Again, we went from 30,000 feet to 130,000 feet. We spent the first year renovating. 1 year to the day we moved in. We kind of did the bare minimum to get in, and then over the next 5 to 6 years, our plans included a complete renovation of the facility. We're year 5 into that plan right now, so we're not finished. But you know, towards the end of the project, the big pieces of it were we wanted to power the factory with solar. We needed to upgrade the lighting in there, and obviously we had to do a roof replacement for solar. I threw that in, I'll get to that a little bit later. So, how many of you guys were involved in Scouts? Good company today. So I'm a Scouter. There was something about being able to be in the woods for 5 days and not shower that really appealed to me. I was always outdoors. One of the first things we learned in scouting was to leave your campsite cleaner than you found it. It's a shame that not every corporate leader was a scout, because if you apply that principle to how we run our businesses, we would not have a lot of these environmental issues we have today. There's just a global consumption and an alarming rate of our natural resources, and we're not sure if we can make an impact or not at this point. So I could talk for hours about the ecology and environment, but since you guys are business people, I really want to focus on the financial aspect and the financial benefits of what we did. So starting with our solar grid, this is where Dean stood. This is about 70 feet off the ground. It's a little bit, first time you go up there, a little bit scary. But I've got just a quick video to show here. Tax credits, accelerated depreciation, federal tax credits, state tax credits, and it turns out in the end, and I'll get to the numbers in a minute, but the Duke rebate on our system turned out to be about 45% of the investment. Duke has some phenomenal programs out there. I've got another one in this presentation, but last month we just got more Duke rebates on the high velocity, low speed ceiling fans. And we installed several of those in our shop, and I think Duke gave us about $1,000 for every fan we installed. So Duke is just a phenomenal corporate partner. And had it not been for the rebates they offered, we simply couldn't afford to do the things that we've done. The second part of this, after we did the solar installation, was to change out all lighting. So 130,000 square feet of new lighting. A lot of these were set on photo sensors, which we never had before. In our warehouse areas, that made a huge difference. So the benefits of the lighting, obviously, Duke had a strong rebate there, about 30% of the total project cost. We reduced our energy consumption by 35 to 45%. We're in our first year, so we're not sure what that's going to be, but we're tracking right on that right now. The big thing is the maintenance reduction cost. You know, I told you this, we lived in this facility. It was built in 1953. I think some of the lighting in there was original to the facility. We upgraded that, it didn't work, but the big thing for us is maintenance costs. We don't have to maintain those old systems. So we're looking at probably better than 90% reduction in annual maintenance costs for lighting. And obviously, quality of light throughout our factory, the offices, it's just, we didn't realize how bad the lighting was until we replaced it. And I threw in, we didn't have to re-roof anyway. All the roofs on the factory had 7 roofs. They were all shot. One of the roofs where we installed the solar grid was in better condition than the rest. So that was the last one to be replaced. But it was a tar and gravel roof. Well, to do a balanced solar system, you have to put a TPO membrane system on. And we were able to write off approximately 60% of the roof cost as part of the solar effect. So that was, again, for a group that's trying to see what we can afford and to try to really reach out and do some neat things. All these really played in to make a big difference. So the cost overview in simple terms, the solar grid that we purchased was just over $360,000. The lighting was over $50,000. The total there was about $413,000. With the Duke rebates, again, those are really impressive numbers. We got back $174,000 from Duke for doing these 2 projects. So that's before any of the depreciation, tax credits, anything else. And I understand that the Duke rebates have changed on solar a little bit. I can't speak to that, but that might come up with a question later. But so the system cost after the Duke rebates was less than $250,000. And then after our tax credits, depreciation, we estimate that we're probably going to be paying back in the neighborhood of $185,000. So basically for less than the cost of the roof, we have paid for a solar grid, upgraded all our lighting, and changed out. We're better heating and cooling the factory with the large ceiling bed. So this is really where the rubber meets the road for us. When we look at this bar chart, so that what you see to the far left, that's as we moved in, we were operating. Our monthly bill was around $3,000 a month. You can see we hit a busy season and started getting busier. We were running extra hours. But we switched to the solar grid, and you can see where we switched. So we dropped from $2,900 a month to about $900 a month. Well, that's pretty impressive. We're saving $2,000 a month. But a few months later, 8 or 9 months later, then we changed out our lighting to LED, and you can see where it dropped from $900 down to $500. So our average power bill now is, I think, $492 for running a 130,000 foot factory, nearly 2 shifts a day. So, just a quick run on the numbers, the payback schedule, we're saving about nearly $30,000 a year in power. So the payback schedule is just over 6 years. So, I just wanted to bring, talking to Dean, I wanted to share this with you guys. We can talk about environment and all the reasons we should be green and conserve, but all businesses have that financial bottom line. And it doesn't matter how large your facility is, how small it is, you can incorporate solar, you can incorporate LED lighting. There are a number of things that can be done, like I said, it's more affordable than most people think. And I encourage you to get with your Duke rep, talk to them about what's available. And if you guys have any questions, if you'd like to learn more about who we use as partners for the lighting and the solar, I'll be happy to talk to you afterwards. So, thank you.